Live from downtown Detroit, home of WDIV and Click on Detroit, Local 4 News at 11 starts now.
A disturbing scene unfolds in a downriver pet shop that now has a customer facing felony animal abuse charges.
Dozens gather outside a popular Detroit restaurant protesting the firing of a black woman.
They thought nobody was going to care about me. That's what they were banking on.
We begin, though, with breaking news just in from Inkster, where 4 people have been shot while playing basketball.
One of those men has died. The others are in critical condition. Tim Pamplin on the scene tonight with a night cam.
This quadruple shooting occurring up here on Rosewood at Center. That's Inkster and Michigan Avenue. 4 men were outside playing basketball in the street here when several men came running from between the homes and started opening fire. Again, 4 men were struck. 1 has died. The other 3 are in critical condition. 1, in fact, I'm now hearing being life-flighted from an area hospital to another hospital because of his injuries. The gunmen took off on foot through the neighborhood. We've got MSP, Wayne County Sheriffs, Dearborn Heights Police are also helping Inkster here. A massive police scene, again, on Rosewood at Center. That is the scene in Inkster tonight. With the night cam, Tim Pamplin, Local 4.
All right, Tim, our other top story tonight, a Dearborn man is now facing felony animal cruelty charges after video shows him stomping a parakeet to death inside an Allen Park pet store. Mara McDonald working this story for us tonight. And Mara, we're talking about Critter Pet Store, which is a longtime staple in Allen Park.
Jace, it's been here for 43 years. I mean, it is a mainstay. This place is always busy, and it was busy when this whole sad situation with this poor little parakeet went down, all caught on surveillance video. Let me show you. Birds are a big part of critters. Then again, there are chinchillas, bunnies, reptiles, and plenty of guinea pigs. Last week, this man, a 22-year-old from Dearborn, comes in. He wants to return a $30 parakeet. Owner Michael Sims was behind the counter.
Got a little irate, so I calmed him down and continued to tell him, well, I'll give you credit, and you can get anything else in the store, and I'll make sure the bird's okay. Because the way how irate he was, I didn't know how he was going to still take care of the animal. More worried about the animal than anything.
Turns out, when Michael got a look at the bird, it was injured.
He was bloodied, his wing was injured, and I told him that I couldn't give him credit until I fixed him up. Told him I had an extra cage, I'll put him in there, and I'll call you when he's all better, and I'll give you the credit. And when he said he wanted a refund, I said I won't. He snapped.
Swiping the little carrier with the bird off the counter and stomping it on the floor. The bird was dead. Michael somehow restrains himself from punching the guy, and other customers look like they are ready to step in.
I was shocked. I actually didn't know how to react at first. I couldn't believe that happened.
Back here live, Allen Park police are on the case. They say they have tracked down this 22-year-old man who is from Dearborn. We are not identifying him at this point tonight because he has not yet been charged and arraigned. We're live in Allen Park tonight. I'm Mara McDonald, Local 4.
Okay, Mara. Well, tomorrow we could be looking at our hottest day of the year so far.
Is there a chance we could be looking at a record-breaking day? I don't know. Let's ask Ben. Hey, Ben.
Hey guys, yeah, we danced around it for 3 days last week, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Couldn't quite get there. Tomorrow may be the day. It's going to be as close as we get for the foreseeable future. But man, did you notice the humidity tonight? Check out the current temperatures, which are respectable, almost pleasant. But those dew points, that's the number below there. Once those get into the 60s, that starts to become noticeable humidity, and boy, did we really feel it earlier today. You can see that 60 to 65, that's where the dew point sits, and that's pretty much what we're expecting tomorrow as well. So it will take the temperatures, which are going to start, at least those, or finish, I should say, right around 90 degrees, and it's going to push those heat index readings into the 90s in a lot of spots in southeast Michigan. So it is going to feel like summer, even though the traditional start of summer doesn't show up until we get into the weekend. 89 tomorrow, the record is 90, and then the numbers really fall off as we head towards Friday. Coming up, we'll talk about what else is to show up once we get to Memorial Day weekend. That's all in a few minutes, guys.
All right, Ben. Dozens protest a woman's firing during tonight's dinner rush outside Green Dot Stables.
The former employee says she was let go after making a joke using the word light-skinned, a term she herself identifies with. Let's get to Priya Mann. She's live tonight. Priya, this employee hadn't been there long.
Yeah, she'd only worked here about 10 days. She was training to become a server. She said she was fired several days after making the joke. Protesters gathered outside the patio as guests dined Monday evening at Green Dot Stables in Detroit.
I said if we don't get no justice.
Christine Turner says she was fired after using the term light-skinned while joking with coworkers.
How you tell me that two white women were offended by it?
As a black woman, Christine herself identifies with the term light-skinned. She says she was fired from Green Dot Stables after two white coworkers complained.
I'm really white, but I know I'm not light-skinned. I know this term is used in the black community. She was joking about herself, and I believe that.
In a statement, Green Dot Stables says, "We respect the privacy of our employees and do not discuss personnel matters." On the first page of its employee handbook, the restaurant says racial jokes will not be permitted and that any employee who violates the policy can be terminated.
To take a policy that was put in place to protect minorities and people of color and use it against a person of color because a white person was offended is a perfect example of white supremacy.
To me, it's a typical case of where a white person takes offense for something that is not directed at them. You have the responsibility to educate yourself on culture, on language, on everything.
As families left after having dinner, about 24 protesters remain near the front entrance.
Racist families must be stopped.
I'm sure Christine probably doesn't want her job back, but at least they should apologize and make sure they, what I like to call repent, mean change your ways.
And the group says they plan to protest tomorrow afternoon as well as over the weekend. We have more information on clickondetroit.com. Reporting live tonight, I'm Priya Mann, Local 4.
All right, Priya. The state announcing the new rules that allow workers to return to the office.
The state says vaccinated employees don't have to wear a mask or social distance at work. However, companies can still require all employees to wear a mask. Industry-specific rules have been lifted, including the rule limiting 6 people to a table at restaurants. That's a rule Governor Whitmer apologized for breaking at a restaurant over the weekend as she talked about the new rules today.
It was an honest mistake, and I have apologized for it. These slimmed down emergency rules will ensure Michigan workers feel safe at work, and our shared prosperity depends on the confidence and safety of our workers, and that's why it's so important we get this right.
Meanwhile, the state reports 1,378 new cases and 14 additional deaths over the past 2 days.
An Oakland County man accused of killing his wife and then wrapping her body in a comforter was denied bond today. 63-year-old Vincent Vichard was arrested last week after deputies found his wife Tatiana dead inside their Commerce Township home. She was a longtime administrative assistant with Novi Community Schools. Vichard is charged with murder. He faces life in prison if convicted.
Detroit Mayor Mike Duggan using $400 million in emergency federal coronavirus funds to help fight intergenerational poverty in the city. During a town hall meeting tomorrow at 7 p.m., the mayor will be outlining his plan for the $400 million, which also includes investments in neighborhoods, parks and recreation, as well as funding toward public safety and small businesses. The city is planning meetings through June to get input from the public on how they think the money should be spent.
25 different meetings at a minimum are going to be held where we talk about how this money is going to be used to transform Detroit and keep our positive trajectory going perhaps for the next 30 years.
We will be streaming tomorrow night's meeting on our website, clickondetroit.com. A Detroit restaurant owner is upset after Detroit police don't respond to calls reporting an apparent break-in.
It was 5 a.m. Sunday morning at Telway Hamburgers on Michigan Avenue near Martin, and surveillance cameras showed 2 men trying to break through a glass barrier at the counter. There's another view here that shows an employee reacting as people bang on a locked door trying to get in. Employees then hid and called police, but the owner says officers never showed up.
When we call 911, and we know how busy they are and everything, But we expect them at least to send a car out or something, especially when we're calling 911 saying they're trying to get in our building.
Detroit police tell us 3 911 calls were made. They're now looking into why police did not respond.
Still ahead, the hometown favorite, Rachel Mack, really bringing it during the finals of The Voice.
The 16-year-old had all of Romeo cheering for her tonight. The standout performance she hopes will make her the next winner of The Voice coming up.
A driver calls police to say he's going to kill an officer, but in his next act, he nearly killed himself.
But first, Dan Gilbert's Bedrock transformed this downtown block into a temporary drive-in theater. What it will now be starting this weekend.